just in case anybody's wondering, she doesn't just try and grab the leash when it's on her, connected to her, because she freaking, as soon as I threw it on the bed, she was like trying to get it. And then she dragged it off, my poor downstairs neighbors. Two of the offices, their lights are on like somebody's working today. We're gonna take the chance of no traffic. It is so incredibly smoky out. My eyes have just been freaking so... Nari, come on, this way. Come on, Nari. Nari. What is she doing? Hey, come on, get out of there. Gosh dang you. Oh, the people around here, I don't get it. Saturday mornings and Sunday mornings is like, I should have put her on the leash because, come on. There are so many piles of vomit everywhere because people decide to drink too much. Come on, you had to go potty, go. Nari. And then, of course, for a dog like mine, she's like, oh, look at all this buffet somebody left here for me. It's like, nope, that's not a buffet. Gosh dang, it feels chilly out here, but it's gonna warm up. It's supposed to be 90 today again. It is so smoky. The sun is like barely peeking through the smoke. So it has not warmed up at all. I can't even see the scratch gravels, which is, 5 miles away, so. But once that sun gets a little bit higher, it will definitely start warming up. Don't need this. The other one. I was hoping she was gonna poop already. I mean, she's gonna poop sometime, probably when we get on the street where there's no garbage cans around. Huh. She is such a weirdo. Oh, but I am definitely not feeling 100%. So we're just gonna do our normal route. Thank you for being such a good girl. Yeah. But now she's not gonna be a good girl. She's like, haha, I fooled you. stop? Holy cow. Quit. Knock it off. Hey, you were just fine. Oh, she is driving me freaking ridiculous. I have to retrain her, so. She goes away for like 24 hours and she has to relearn where there's like no rules, and then she has to relearn. Oh. Ziggy, hey, thanks for the follow. Let me try and knock these out here before we get too far. Knock out some push-ups. Oh, right there. Now you can see my dog being a butthead back here. Oh, this is going to be a very slow run today because my legs are so sore after my FKT attempt on Friday, which whenever you do any sort of workout, it's a little harder. It's always the second day where you get the most sore, and this would be the second day. So my legs are very sore because that was a rough attempt. I did get the FKT though, so I submitted it yesterday because you have to, submit all your stuff. But all right, let me change cameras here. Go. You have to, submit your GPX and your fit file and all that kind of stuff. So they still have to ratify it, but I should have the, why are you being such a weirdo? Come on, stop. All right. I should have the, it should get approved. I bet you by tomorrow it'll be approved. Will you stop? Hey, knock it off. But there's a lot of, how do I want to say this? There's a lot of time left on the table for somebody else to lower it. I was about an hour longer than I thought I would be on it. But the slope was so freaking steep. No, we're going this way. We always go this way. What are you doing? No, hey. Stop. Sorry. Stop. Gosh dang, she's being a little turd this morning. She was last night too. I don't know what got into her. So, I don't know, maybe later on I'll try and lower it again now that I know what to expect. But we're getting to that point of the year where it's going to start snowing. So it'll be very difficult to do. I think I got lucky this year because somebody will probably see it. Those that know, what is it? If you know, you know. Come on. We'll see it when it's finally posted, and then they'll be like, oh, I can lower that pretty easy. Hopefully by then it'll be all snowy, and then depending on how our year goes, like the only reason why I was able to do it this year is because we had a low snow year. That's the time you can't do that because there's way too much snow up there. Or at least if you did, you could do it, but you'd have to wear like crampons in order to get up the snow. Oh. What is that? Oh, it's Rachel. Hello. Nari is being particularly extra butthead this morning, like she was last night. I don't know what the heck has gotten into her, but yeah, we're going this way. What are you stopped for, weirdo? Yes, there was a bird just standing there. So she's got to bury her face in the grass. Okay, well, this is going to take us a while to go up the street because she is trying to perform her best Riley impression right now, I guess. If you say so. Oh, look, deer. Oh, she's all excited now. She is literally choking herself out. Trying to run up to those deer. Of course, now she sees these magpies. Yeah, she's choking herself out now because she got so excited. And this is her good harness that doesn't pull her on her throat. Yet somehow she's still choking herself out. Although I use that term good harness loosely because she decided to try and chew all the way through it the other day because it's just loose enough in the neck hole that she can somehow, I don't even know how she does it, but somehow she can get her jaw around it. And so she just sat there and just used the sawing action of her back teeth. And before I knew it, like I look over there, she'd almost gotten all the way through it. So it has duct tape on it now, and I'm hoping that it's gonna hold, because I definitely need to buy her a new one. But I won't need it again until probably a couple weeks. We'll see, because usually the only time I have to use it is on Sundays, since we run on the streets for our recoveries. But next Sunday, pretty sure I will not be streaming. In fact, this next week I won't be streaming, probably Friday or Sunday. Well, I definitely won't be streaming on Friday, because I will be doing the live broadcast for the rut. What mile am I at? 3/4. This is for sale. This house is for sale. It's probably I'm trying to see how deep it is. It's a little bit smaller. It's not as deep. I mean, it's a huge house, but it doesn't run as deep into the lot. But for this location, it's probably 900, maybe $1 million. I'd say probably 900,000. It's probably only maybe 3,000 square foot, probably, if that. Probably not even that big. 2,700, 2,600. No, we're going this way. Sorry. She has to keep scratching. She's pulling on her harness. It doesn't matter, this harness or her other harness. She pulls and it hits her itchy spots. So then she stops and has to itch herself like every 20 seconds. So we got one dog on a leash, one dog not on a leash. Oh darn. As I went by, I was going to tell this guy that I was going to inform him that he's inside the city limits and there's a city law that says your dog has to be leashed. Just in case he didn't know. But he went down. There's somebody going up on that trail right above us too. Some old guy with his walking sticks out, which I need to start training again to use. I just can't do it with her while I'm live streaming anyways. We'll see. I should have used them. They would have been very beneficial during my FKT, but I did not. But I will be using them during my race in November, so I definitely need to start training with them. Man, it is smoky out here. I don't know where these fires are, but the smoke here, it was like, we had those bad couple days a couple weeks ago, but then it got pretty nice out. The last like 3 days have just been horrible. Today is definitely the worst. Well, I don't know. Yesterday was pretty bad too, but at least it's nice and cool right now because the sun can't burn through the smoke. Although it'll be, again, a 90-degree day again today. But after that, it's supposed to start cooling down. So I'm excited. I am excited. There must be oh, it's right there. I was like, there must be an apple tree somewhere. It's right there. Because there's apples laying on the street. We went walking last night. And there was an apple tree, one of the streets we were walking down, and right when she was walking under the tree, an apple fell, and it darn near like hit her, like it landed, like it must have brushed her as it went by, and it scared the crap out of her. But then she was like, because she loves apples, so then she picked it up, because it was a smaller apple, she picked it up and was like, this is awesome. Of course, I don't think she knew it was an apple. I think she just thought it was like a ball or something. And the house going right here in this lot. Based upon what the foundation is looking like, it's going to be a $1 million house easy. Where are you going? Come on. No, I guess he doesn't have a backyard. I was like, does that guy have a mower for his 10 square feet of grass in the front? No, he had a lawn in the back. But on his front, he only had like, literally like 10 square feet. So I was like, what the hell? Neighborhood always making fun of me. I mean, sign right there calling me a dip. I know it really means dipshit, but you can't put shit on that sign. So, it's just calling me out. Saying it how it is. Are you? Why did you slow down? That guy totally slowed down. It wasn't at the dip. He was past the dip. Maybe he hit the dip too fast and then started to slow down. But he like freaking slowed down, eyeballed me as he went by, and then sped up. Like, what the heck are you looking at? You, what about yourself? You drive. What about yourself? Either this house right here has a lot of visitors, or there's a lot of people utilizing this trailhead today. This morning, I've never seen that many cars at this trailhead before. My guess is probably visiting this house. Oh no, there is quite a few people right here. Maybe it is. Oh, they're doing photographs, maybe for Christmas cards or something. Who knows? I know you want to be in the photo, huh? You want to be in the photo. Oh, there's a car coming over. Get back on the sidewalk. I just had to pull her so that there is a lot of cool fall colors already coming out, mostly up on the bigger or on the higher mountains. But even around here at the lower altitudes, the mostly like the ground foliage. I don't mean like the grass and stuff. I mean like bushes are starting to turn colors. I wonder if you saw me. No. If it was like me, he probably gave himself whiplash and then was like, oh shit. Had to recover. Oh, you can see the scratch grapples. Oh man, the smell of the smoke though is so strong. You can barely see the scratch grapples though. You can't see the North Hills at all. Now you guys can a little bit, I can't. Camera picture shows in a little bit. So a couple up here that are looks as though they're jogging slower than me. Just saw me and my dog turned around and started going back the other direction. Like, what, are we scary? Right, like, no pictures, please. I don't want to be on camera. Well, I mean, I am a very attractive man, so I get stares at all the time. They're like, how is this absolute gorgeous spectacle over here in this town? We don't have people like that. Okay, we're going down the street. Over here. There's the old couple up there. I tried to slow down a bit just so we don't catch them, but we're still catching them a little bit. But I think they'll at least, they're probably going to continue down the ground. So we'll just slow down a bit, let them get there before we get there, since we'll be going right. mean. I mean, I did have a girl in Vancouver, Canada, that is, when I was walking down the downtown area, get something to eat. I think it was the day before the Vancouver Marathon, and she like went out of her way to stop me, to tell me that I was the most gorgeous man she'd ever seen. Now, granted, that was what, like 5 or 6 years ago, when I was in way better physical shape than I am now. Maybe not, I would say I'm in better fitness level, but I was more spent back then, I'll just say. I was lifting a lot more, I was way more toned. Wow, there's a lot of vehicles at this trailhead too. Gosh dang, everybody's out today. A couple nights ago, I tried to take her out to Rodney Ridge, just because there's been a lot less people out there. The old people continue down the Grand. Oh no, they're right there. Gosh dang it, they're going the same direction I am. Hopefully they'll go straight up here. What was I saying? Oh, I went out there the other day. Because usually when you get there, there's like one car, maybe two. And one of those two are usually people that are already done, so they're just sitting by their vehicle in like some lawn chairs or camping chairs or whatever, just hanging out, you know, after their bike ride or whatever. And good, they're going straight. We went out there the other night, and that parking lot was completely full, and it is a huge parking lot. So there's like, you know, probably 30 cars at that parking lot. So it was like, well, I guess we're not going to go into Rodney Ridge. I'm like, we'll go over to Mount Ascension and see how busy it is there. And it was pretty busy there, because this is at like 7:30 at night. This ain't like, you know, a popular time. And so I went up on the trails on Mount Ascension, and all those cars, so we figured out very quickly what it was. It was one of the youth, what the heck is it called? It's a group here in Helena that does like outdoor stuff with the youth, and it happened to be like a mountain biking thing, teach them how to safely, you know, ride on trails, that kind of stuff. But because that is the trail that goes up, that trailhead is also used not only for Rodney Ridge but for entertainment. And so they were all up on Mount Ascension. So it's like, gosh dang it, I would have just found a place to park and gone on Rodney Ridge if I would have known that. She was a paid actor. Maybe she was. That's okay. Oh, I really have to pee because little butthead here keeps slowing down and pulling against my bladder. Although right now she's trying to pull me down the hill, so I'm having to lean back on my heels. Should we stop at the coffee shop here at this church? out in that church. Maybe that's where I need to start going. Slow here. Don't even slow down, lady. Gosh dang. I mean, pretty sure it's 25 miles an hour on this road. So she had to get to church, I guess. That's having a good testimony there. I'm gonna speed up the road and not even worry about the fact that I'm going past somebody running with a dog. It's cool enough out here that I probably don't need to take her down to the creek. I don't know, we might do it anyways. Although if we go down to the creek, I could probably run the extra. It's probably half a mile total, I guess. I don't want to run an extra half mile to go utilize the pit toilet facility. And good morning there, Spice Girl. I never said to say good morning. Oh, you know what? I don't have my battery with me. So hopefully we can make it to the end. This is how she usually runs. She's just like, you know, doing her thing, running down the street. Well, now she's like, what the hell? She's such an antagonist, too. It's like she looks over at these dogs like, oh, you're behind a fence. What are you going to do about it? Oh, geez. Now, because I went past that dog and obviously had beef with her, so she's trying to run faster. I don't understand that. The reason why my legs are so sore is from a steep downhill. Oh, she's gonna get a drink right here. Okay, so we don't need to go down to the creek. You good now? Okay, good. Okay, well, there hasn't been a car on the highway go by for like the last 30 seconds. There's the first car in like I said, 30 seconds. So it'll be interesting to see what it's like when we finally get up there. Well, since we're not going down to the creek, I wonder what our mileage will be. Like, maybe, like just over 6. Hold on, there's a car coming. Yeah, wait, there's a car coming. There's like 0 cars now. Like, I got lucky today. Although we still have what? 1, 2, 3 major streets we have to cross. Although last was it last Sunday that we ran this? I don't remember. a week ago, I guess. Like everybody stopped for us. We didn't even have to like hit the button or anything at the crosswalks. People were just very nice and stopped. Like as we were getting up to the intersection, it wasn't even like we were sitting there waiting. Little butthead here on our adventures yesterday. We're just out exploring. I'm looking at an area where I might throw together a race. No, we're going back. She's like looking at me like, no, we're going to the creek. We always go to the creek. No, we're going back. We're gonna go back. Okay, fine. She really wants to go to the creek. Anyways, there is like so much cactus up in that area. We're going off trail. Like you stay on the trail, you're good. She never stays on the trail. But we went in an area that was a little off trail because I wanted to see if there was trails over there. And God, I don't know how, like, she would sometimes be like, she would step on some cactus somehow and get a couple in her foot, like the bottom of her foot, and she'd look at me all pathetic, and I'd go over there, pull the cactus needles out of her foot, and then she'd be so happy. Well, then almost towards the end of our little hike/run, this is when we're in the trail area, she of course, doesn't want to stay on the trails, and she ended up, like, all of a sudden she comes over, and on the front of her front right leg, it was just like tons of cactus needle. And I was like, what did you do? Like, how did you even do that? So then I tried to, and it wasn't bothering her. I mean, it bothered her a little bit, but not like running on, with cactus in her pads. So I was trying to pull it out, and she was like, no, don't do that. I'm like, will you stop? Let me get rid of this for you. Oh, of course, there's lots of people up here. Okay, hold on. We're gonna let these people go. Can't tell what direction they're going. Well, they're both going that direction. We're gonna go. You're not allowed down here, just so you know. Just letting you know. You're not allowed down here. We're gonna investigate this seasonal spring. It's right here. Pretty sure it's right here somewhere. Ah, there it is. She's looking at it. She's smelling it. Okay, come on. Come on. You're not allowed in this area. Yeah. They say dogs aren't allowed here this time of year. I don't get why, but whatever. That's their decision. It's a state park, so who knows? See, no dogs. April 15th through October 15th. That is such an odd time for me to say no dogs, but whatever. Okay, we're going down the creek. go back, 'cause we are gonna run out of batteries before we get all the way back. Pretty sure. Tried to take her out here last night, and because it was still pretty hot. It was like 86 degrees at like, what time was it, like 7:30, something like that. I think it was 7. And it was still 86 degrees out. So I was gonna take her out here so she could go into the creek. But everybody was out here with their doggos, so we decided not to. Okay, you wanna go down to the waters? Okay, come on. I'll let you down there. That's the whole reason why we came here, so you could go down in there. Yeah. Yep. That is the whole reason. Okay, go down. Get a drink. Okay, you good? Okay, we're going back now. Yeah, we're going back. Ooh, I gotta put my back up. No, come on. Come on. Yeah, we gotta get going before our battery dies. She's looking at me like, how about we just do a lap around the park? How about no? That's one of her numerous nicknames is Scott. Because I'm always like, how about no, Scott? Which, if you know what movie that is, we're from the same generation. And she gained a new nickname the other day. By the other day, last weekend when we were running with the run club on Bozeman, she gained the nickname Ranger because she has to be in the front. She has to lead the way. And if you're in the military, that makes a lot of sense. Or if you were in the military, or I should say the Army, I should specify, then it makes a lot of sense. Because Rangers lead the way, huh? Yeah, we're going back. She's looking at me like, are we gonna go down that way? No, we're not. Because you're not allowed. There's a big sign that says you're not allowed. Come on. I feel like ever since I woke up, and I know it's because of the smoke, I feel like I have this perpetual sneeze I need to do, but I never sneeze. It's like just hanging there like I need to sneeze. And I know it's just because my sinuses are doing some weird things because of the smoke. Like I woke up in the middle of the night because my throat was hurting so bad. And I know it was from the smoke too. I think that was because I was kind of snoring weird, because with my sinuses being all left up, it's making me breathe weird while I'm sleeping. Hey, will you stop? No. No. Keep going. Come on. Whenever she doesn't get what she wants, she acts out. So her way of acting out right now is to attack the leash. When we're at home, it'll be doing whatever else she can do that she knows she gets in trouble for. There will be 20 toys of hers on the ground that she can chew and play with and do whatever. But if she doesn't get what she wants, what does she do? She goes to grab something that she knows she's not supposed to chew on. What are you doing? Man. What her deal is. She's like, there's people over there. I have to go say hi to them. Okay, we are at 3.87 miles currently. That's way off. I'm so confused. I thought I was at 4 right at this point, usually. So it's like way behind. Wow, I have no idea what my watch is gonna say today. Last time doing this exact same route, we ended up with like, wasn't it like 7.4 or something like that? I don't know, I don't remember. I think today we'll be lucky if we even hit 7. Hey, this is supposed to be an easy recovery run, you fool. She's freaking trying to pull me along at like sub 6 minute pace. Here I'm trying to run like between 9 and 10 or slower. I don't even care if it's slower than that. No faster than 9 minutes, so I think 10 is a comfortable pace. She's like, let's go. Oh. I look at the screen because I can't really see. That sun is starting to come out, so to burn through the smoke, it's got a little higher now, so it doesn't have to go through as much. So it is starting to warm up. But it's also the glare. I could put my sunglasses on, but it's still a little too, well, for me, because my sunglasses are all scuffed, the lenses, it's a little too dark still for me to be able to see anything on my sunglasses. So here's the first of the, what I say, 3 crossings that we have to do. What are you doing? Come on. Let this first. Oh, they're gonna go Let's go. Okay. That was nice of them. I mean, they easily could have gone by. Like timing-wise, that's why we're slowing down. As soon as they went by, we just gone across. And again, I think we're gonna. Well, so far we're on the same luck as we did last time. This yellow trailer we just went by. Somebody must have bought it and has actually fixed it up a bit. They put a new coat of paint on it for one. The windows that were all broken out of it and everything are fixed. Like I saw that thing looked like it was freaking meth lab or something. For years now. So that's a little kind of crazy, I think. Somebody has done that. And I don't have anything against people that live in trailer houses. I grew up in a trailer house. There's new puppers. Looks like the black lab puppers over there. Thing couldn't have been but maybe 12 weeks old. Oh, there's a pigeon. I was like, why are you pulling me over there? Because there's a water sprinkler over there. I was like, do you want to go to the sprinkler? Which isn't unheard of for her, but it's not like the norm either. Oh, there was a pigeon. Dude, there's a lot of traffic down this road. I forgot about this one. This isn't even like the major road I was thinking of. It is a major road, but not the one I was thinking of. Ooh, something is strong. This is one of those vehicles that went by. Very pungent smell. Like almost like if you, oh, yeah, pay attention, you fool. She totally rammed right into that pool. She wasn't paying attention. But it smelled like if you mow your grass and then you let it sit out all winter like a big pile, or you pile it up, you know, like you use the bagger on your mower and then you pile it up. Actually, I wouldn't even say let it sit all winter. Let it sit outside for about a week in 90-degree weather and then stir it. That's what that smells like. This dog right here was gonna be the way that bark was. I was like, I thought it was gonna be like a little tiny little dog. I mean, it's still not a very big dog, but. Silver 2 on Fortnite now? God dang. How long is it taking you to level up? I think I was Silver 3 after my first game. And I played like, I don't know, 4 or 5 games. And I'm Platinum 1 now. Like, my first game I got to like, or my second game, I guess, after my first game. But I think I was at like Gold 1 with like 80%. Then I played one more game and leveled up again, and then one more game, leveled up again. She's playing that. She's getting bored of the run and wants to stop and sniff everything. Good for you. Yes, it is good for me. I think I just got lucky because the higher the level of the people you eliminate, the faster you rank up. So I think that is what helped me a lot. I am gonna have fun on my run. I don't need you. I got Spice Girl. She'll keep me company. I think the one conclusion I can make about today is there just really isn't a lot of traffic out this morning for some reason. Probably because everybody's back in school and all that. So families aren't being like, let's go up in the mountains camping or do outdoorsy stuff. They're all like, I'm gonna enjoy my weekend at home. Are you done? Okay, let's keep going. That's just a pile of poop. You don't need to sniff it like you're reading a newspaper. Although, you probably are reading the news in the neighborhood. Wow, so-and-so needs to cut back on the dairy or whatever. Oh, we're gonna go around the pole for no reason. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, sounds like the pickleball. Old people are out. Oh, maybe not. I don't see you. Oh, there's... Oh, it's two people playing tennis. Okay. Suppose the old pickleballers aren't out here. Those are two younger individuals playing tennis. I was never good at tennis. I sucked. I tried playing. Well, at first, I gotta remember, I lived in a very, very rural area. My high school, we only had like 3 sports for both the men and for the boys and the girls to play. And even though we actually had tennis courts, but because our school didn't have a tennis program for years, like they were just completely like in repair, so you couldn't play tennis on them at all. Like there was no nets, or if there was a net, it was just the top line because everything else had deteriorated. But so it wasn't until I got to college and one of my college buddies was like, who went to a very large high school, played every sport. I mean, they even had a high school hockey team. But he got me out there to play tennis. And that was my first time ever playing tennis, and I was like, I sucked so bad. And then I got a little bit better because I was playing a lot of, what do you call it? It's like racquetball. I was playing a lot of racquetball with one of my neighbors a few years later, because he loved playing racquetball, so he always invited me. So after work would go over and we'd play racquetball, and that helped out a lot for me being able to play tennis. But I was still never good, never ever good, like horrible. Like, just to serve, I'd have to just do an underhand, like, little volley to get it over the net to even, have a serve that went in. Oh, it's kind of strange because there's a lot of other sports I was really good at, but why is there a vehicle right here? That's so strange. And those are illegally tinted windows. Like those are black. Unless somebody has, maybe it's a car camper and they have blinds or something on the inside making it darker, but it has like black windows. That is strange, because this is where the city dumps all the snow in the wintertime, or one of the places, I should say. Get out of the road, you fool. Get over here. What are you doing? I don't know why she's trying to run out in the middle of the fucking road. I mean, I get it, because we crossed, but still. Okay, go. freaking car that went by ended up like slowing down to 1 mile an hour because she kept trying to run out in front of her. But even when we're not on the sidewalk, or I mean, next to a road, this is what I have to deal with. Like, she could easily be running right here on the side that I'm on. But no, she has to pull against me as far over to the side as she can get. And that's really what that was. It wasn't that she was trying to cross the street or run in the street or anything like that. It's because the sidewalk was narrower there and she's just trying to run as far away from me as she can. Get over here. Shorten the leash because I'm on the bungee leash and she can stretch out. So I'm trying to pull against her. She's like a fool. What her deal is. I think I can safely say I don't think I'm going to make it all the way back before my battery dies, but you never know. We'll see. Because we had about, I don't know, probably 15 minutes before we get back. About 1.5 miles, I would say. We're doing about a 10-minute mile pace, so it'll be about 15 minutes. And I'm down to 30% battery, and when I hit 5%, my phone automatically ends the stream because it'll shut down just to reserve things. The only thing I can do is like a SOS call, emergency call. It won't even let me like turn on to do like a regular phone call. It's gonna get really noisy because there's a slow train coming up behind us from the left. Good for my dog to get used to, the noises of it and everything. I always thought growing up, it wasn't, and I got to do like a field trip to on a train, that kind of stuff when I was in school. All that kind of stuff. And it wasn't until like maybe 2 years ago that I learned. I always thought that, they were like, how'd you say it, a direct drive system, the trains. So that big ass engine, because you heard him throttling up, throttle up to go faster. When in reality, they're just a big generator. It's a big diesel generator. And the drive system is actually electric, like electric motors. It's not like the old, steam engines of the day coming up to some college girls. So if I swing off to the right, it'll be, you know, they have no, I don't want them to feel uncomfortable or anything. So. Oh. There we go. This is the college campus right here. And of course, we're coming across the only 3 individuals in this whole park that have dogs, and we're all meeting in the same place. Well, 4 individuals counting me. And they're all showing up at the exact same time, the exact same place. Like, are you kidding me? Couldn't be spaced out at all. Okay, where? Oh, come on. You just want to walk in the mud, you fool. Come on. I know you don't need a drink. She's just trying to find out all the mud she can find. Good morning. Are you kidding me? Freaking waist leash has come out. Or I should say my shirt has come out from under the waist leash part. And my big fat belly, my spare tire that I have. Will you stop? Knock it off. Quick. Go. No. Hey. No. Stop. Go. So the waist leash is wrapped around it and it's all sweaty, so it doesn't just spin around me anymore. And she keeps changing size by slowing down, going or behind me, and then popping out the other side instead of just crossing in front of me like she could be doing. And since my waist leash won't spin, I'll just spin around a circle. I am wearing one of my older tech shirts, so it has shrunk a bit. And then the fact that my spare tire has grown a bit. It's more of a belly shirt, so that doesn't help. We're gonna go around the pole. Okay. I know you do that on purpose. Sure that the mural is still in progress? It looks like it's done to me. Looks like it's done to me. Okay, where? There you go, good girl. I think she's gonna want to go investigate the otters over here. No, there's too many people though, we're not gonna do it. She wanted to, but I wasn't expecting And now she's gonna chew on the leash because she didn't get to do what she wanted to. Hey, stop. Stop doing that. Thank you. Again, like I said, that's her way of acting out because she didn't get her way. All right, stop. Gosh dang your butt. Well, run. Go. Go. Keep going. She's like, well, my leash is wrapped around my butt. Yeah, but it wouldn't be if you just ran forward. You fool. Come on. No, you're not crossing behind me again. Come on. Just go forward. Okay, we're going this way. Ooh, look at all these crab apples. Lots and lots of them on there. I think we are going to be about 7.4. I just don't remember how far anything is, I guess. Let's see what... It's funny because she remembers what the crab apples are. So even the tree outside of our building, now that it's starting to drop all the crab apples, she keeps picking them up. But they're not the nice sugary, alcoholic crab apples that have been fermenting all winter. So she keeps picking them up thinking that's what it is. And then she spits them back out like, oh, those are kind of sour. Well, yeah, they are. What are you doing? Come on. Gosh dang it. She has to investigate every black blob or white blob, anything that is different on the sidewalk. It's like, that's bird poop, you fool. Or whatever it happens to be. Hey, drop it. Drop it. Good girl. I love this. So, something happened to the little stoplight control box for this intersection, and this will tell you what Helen is like. So instead of trying to figure out what's wrong with it and spending the money to fix it, they're just like, we'll just put in stop signs. Which I'm okay with, and the public seems to be okay with too. Everybody's like, we'd rather have the stop signs because it does make the flow of traffic. Because sometimes you could be the only car and it has to cycle through every single light. you'd be there for 10 minutes because it's a, you know, malfunction junction. It has like 5 streets coming together. But that's their mentality here. Instead of fixing the problem, we'll just put a band-aid on it or whatever, or not even put a band-aid on it. We'll just let it be a problem. It's like for 3 years now, stairway, one of the stairways for the parking garage next to my building, they closed due to unsafe conditions. And the reason why they deem it unsafe conditions is because some of the, what do you call it, facade, you know, the whatever, instead of being nice smooth steps, some of the concrete is like broken up a bit, so it's you know, not smooth or whatever. Like, there's nothing unsafe about it. Like, it was like that for like 3 years before they finally closed it. People were using it fine, no issues. They probably had one person that purposely fell on it and then tried to sue the city or something, I bet you. But either way, to fix it, you could literally spend like 20 bucks to get a bag of cement and then like just fix it. It's been closed for 3 years due to unsafe conditions, and it's like, just fix it. Or one of my other, and then the bad part about that part is like, it's they end up, hey, come on. So there's only 2 other stairways now that you can use, and one of them is the restroom for all the homeless and vagrants here, even though the city has since then, their answer to all that is to throw these porta potties. Like, there's one right there now, there's one on the back side of my building, like they're scattered all over the city to help mitigate that, but that doesn't stop them from doing it in there. And then there's one homeless guy that just, that's where he lives at nighttime. So because of that, I don't know what the other one's like, who knows. I'm guessing it's probably not that bad because it's used by all the medical professionals that live in this, or that work in that building. So I'm guessing they would probably complain to the city a lot. And people do complain about the other one too, because that poor city worker has to go in there with his sanitizing, cleaning equipment and whatever, and clean it out all the time. There we go. 7.34 is what we ended up with. But that's just the way the city works here. It's like, instead of fixing the problem, we're gonna do projects to make it so that our politicians can benefit themselves. Like, there was one, somebody in this town, I don't remember how they were affiliated, like what their position was in the city or whatever, but they got caught embezzling millions of dollars. Come on, we're going in. Unless you have to go potty again. Pretty sure. Okay, I'll take you over here just in case you have to go potty. Come on. Really? The whole time we were running, you wouldn't go around me to that side. Now all of a sudden, because I'm trying to pull you the other direction, you're like, switch sides. I'm gonna go this side. She is being just a turd this morning. Extension of last night. She was like that last night too. But, okay, well, that's gonna be it for today, everybody. And I will be live tomorrow morning. Yeah, we'll be doing something tomorrow morning. I don't know if we're gonna do Mount Helena or Mount Ascension, one of the two. Or I could go out to Scratch Gravels. And again, we did fairly okay up there. But yeah, that'll be it for this morning. She is peeing, good. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Hi everybody, love y'all, and I'll see you guys next time.